Good evening, folks. We are in the wrong Discord, and that's why our names aren't showing up. I'm your host, Rich, and I'm going to move us to the correct one.
Outstanding. This will only take a second, folks. I'm in the new one. Yes, and we're here. You probably didn't even catch that other than the clunk that came probably from my computer.
Ah, yes. So here we are. It's episode 15. I'm your host, Rich, and I'm joined by the one, the only. You know him from such lovely shows as Hawaii Five-0 and Starsky and Hutch. Say hello to Menoth John.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? So Rich and I have had a really crappy day, and we don't care who knows about it, so we thought we'd stream, but yet still try to keep it clean. Because that's our commitment to our one and only patron. And Rich, who is our patron?
That would be the one and only Steve Halterman, because he rules.
You know, I heard that Steve Halterman once took on what's his face, the guy that kicks everybody's butt.
Steve Austin?
No, our see, the joke's not funny if you can't remember anybody's name.
This is true.
Chuck Norris.
Oh, Chuck Norris? Oh, he's not. He's got nothing.
Yeah, Chuck Norris. Yeah, Chuck Norris doesn't even know BeerForge.
No.
So there you go. On a scale of 1 to 10, Steve Halterman is an 11 because he just goes up to 11.
I actually heard Chuck Norris is some kind of huge conspiracy weirdo.
Oh, well, that shocks
But
me.
I'm not positive on that. He might not be, but
Tinfoil wearing chemtrail mother.
Anyway.
Anyway, so we got a very special show for you tonight. Rich and I went out and continued to shovel money into the great factory that is Fantasy Flight and purchased a deck each so we could do a sealed event for you guys, our listeners.
Yeah, because what's better than a sealed event live? I mean, it's kind of fun, right? Yeah. So we got some other nonsense to get through here though first.
Sure, go ahead.
So let's see here. First off, shameless self-promotion. Or shameful? Shameless. We have a Patreon. Listen,
Yes,
throw us a buck, please, so we can come pay off the sweet logo we have here. And at everything past this, I'm going to tell you a little bonus here in a second. At the $5, $10, or $20 level, if you sign up in the next week, or so, maybe we'll give it a little buffer. I don't know.
Yeah.
You will get 3 keys with the BeerForge key logo on them that I'm picking up tomorrow.
Oh my gosh, folks, these are some of a kind, and they will feature the super awesome BeerForge with John and Rich logo that has been acclaimed throughout the land, including in Madagascar. So there you go. You could get these are actual tournament legal keys that have a downside and an upside that are clearly differentiated by one having a sweet logo on it and the other one not.
Yep.
And so long as you remember to turn them over at the right time, you will have a better than average chance of winning.
I hear that's kind of important, especially at the Vault Pro Tour.
You know, you'd think that if you owned a game store and you opened up enough packs, you would learn how to turn over keys during KeyForge. But, you know, sometimes you forget. And there you go.
Yeah.
I actually don't know if that person was a store owner or not, but I'm a little salty about the Amsterdam one still. But.
Yeah. And then, you know what? And then they ruled it the other way later on in the tournament, but whatever.
Foolish consistency is the hobgoblin of the tiny mind. That's what we have to remember.
I tell you. So because John and I had kind of crappy days, I decided to stop at the liquor store, which is next to my LGS. Tell me if that isn't a good combo.
Welcome to Buffalo, New York.
And I picked up a bottle of Baker's Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, aged 7 years. You're reading that right. It comes in at 107 proof. That is 53.5% alcohol.
Nice.
Good friend of mine, Kyle, who I went on a cruise with, myself, my wife, and his wife went. He turned me onto this on the cruise, and he said, look, if you're going to be paying for whiskey, I mean, get something decent.
You might as well get your money's worth.
Yeah, and he said, try this, and it has more alcohol in it, too. I mean, so, nice. You know, this is like one of my few serious whiskeys that I've had. And I couldn't say enough about this. This is fantastic. It's not something you're going to go drink all the time or, get plastered on or something like that. But it is well worth it. As you can see on there, aroma, fruit, vanilla, caramel, taste of toasted nuts, fruit, vanilla, silky texture, and the finish, sweet, smooth, medium, long. And that's all accurate as far as I know in beer terms, at least. It's quite good, and it goes for about $65 a bottle. Roughly.
Oh, stay tuned to you. That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's well worth it. I mean, that's kind of my cutoff for specialty whiskey stuff. I don't like to go past that.
I don't blame you.
Yeah, that's just too much for me. But this is once in a great while. I think I buy about like one bottle of this of a year. Maybe.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, because sometimes you got to treat yourself.
You have to treat yourself sometimes, especially when you've had a really crummy day.
Yeah. So speaking of crummy days, John.
Yeah.
We know what you're having.
So I dipped back into the Wayback Machine and busted out the rum that built 1,000 podcasts. That's right, folks. It's the Kraken. I'm having some Kraken 94 proof. Tips the scales a little bit lower. Has the taste of a bar fight and the kick of a mule. This stuff is like drinking black sandpaper. It's not smooth. It's not refined. It's not gentle. It's like walking into the gorilla cage with meat around your neck. This rum is what they would serve to prisoners if they didn't like them. It's not good, but it is the official rum of like gamers, I guess.
I don't know if I'd go that far. I mean, it's not Roaring Dan's.
Yeah. You know what? You're not wrong.
Do you still have any Roaring Dan's or no?
No. I think I used it to take paint off of something. Roaring Dan's, we'll get into that someday, folks. But if you see a rum that's called Roaring Dan's and it says that it's maple, yeah, don't believe it. It's not maple. It's mostly gasoline and not even high test. But the Kraken, it could be worse. So on behalf of the good and the bad, here's to the ugly. Hey, Ron.
Oh, so good. So
bad.
From the chat room, Steve Halterman, when is John in Seattle this month? I want to play him in person if possible.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's at the end of the month.
Well, there you go.
Let me pull up my my Google calendars here. And I will be arriving into Seattle the morning of the 29th of April, and I will be there for the week. I fly back on Friday.
Nice.
A couple of those days, I'm going to be. A couple of those days I've got like long days associated with an offsite, but I think that's on Wednesday and Thursday. But yeah, Steve, for sure, I want to get together. I want to play some games. We should probably bring our decks to the Reserve Roastery up on Pike and play some BeerForge at the house that John started up.
Man, does that sound like a good time?
Yeah.
Get a pint of cold brew nitro too. Oh.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Oh.
We'll plan on that, Steve. I'll have my people call your people. We'll have drinks and we'll do some key forging right there in the Reserve Roastery.
Man, that sounds awesome.
Weird out the locals a little bit.
I'm sure they've seen far worse.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Cap Hill's like that, folks. Anyway.
I love it. So, speaking of upcoming events, if you're listening to this within the next couple days, this weekend, that would be, let's see, 4, 5, the 6th of April, my LGS, Heart of the Game, is running a sealed deck. So, hop on over. It's $15, includes your deck, and the $5 goes to prize support.
If you're in the Milwaukee area on Saturday, also, I think at probably noon, we're going to be doing some type of an event at the Game Universe Franklin. The Wookiee from Archon's Corner, or Call the Archon. What the hell's the name of this show again?
I think it's Archon's Corner, yeah.
Archon's Corner. The Wookiee's a sweet guy. Could not be nicer. Was super sweet to my kid, Charles. Great sense of humor and a heck of a good BeerForge player. He will be there. We'll have Alex. My boy will be there. So we got 4. There's going to be a tournament, folks. So get on over there to Franklin. We're going to get our BeerForge on. If I had to take a guess, I would bet it's either going to be a sealed event or it's going to be a bring 3 decks, throw out one of them type event. I guess they call that a gauntlet.
It sounds
So,
good to me. Wow. Also, I'd like to point out the Kraken website is much cooler than the Baker's website.
now, that should be a warning to you all that if something's flashy and amazing on the internet, it probably isn't worth a tinker's darn.
I mean,
So,
look at this. Like all these like gyrating sea monsters and like I don't even know what that is, but whatever.
Sounds like some of my dates in college. Whoa!
Yeah, like more
Like
so
I
much.
had dates in college. That's hilarious.
Look at all these tentacles. I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Exactly.
So let's get to before this completely derails. We're gonna get to the decks here. Now, you know they're sealed because of that.
Yep.
So here's what we're gonna do to make it a little bit more suspenseful.
Okay.
We're gonna open them up, and we're not gonna look at them and whatever. We're just gonna scan them in right then. And as soon as it comes up, we'll go from there. So you ready, buddy?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so am I opening mine right now too?
Yep, go for it.
Okay.
And
All right,
I should probably open up the app. That's kind of important. Huh?
Okay, mine is called Fortiking Dragonspur Keylock Virtuoso.
Why does it have like 5 names?
I don't know. It's got so this is a Dis Mars Shadows deck. Bait and switch is in play.
Oh snap!
It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Dis creatures.
So how am I gonna? You want to link me, or should I try and search
sorry.
this thing?
I'm just getting excited. I'm sorry. Let me scan this thing. Okay, see if the QR code will read through the cellophane. There it goes. Got it. All right. So now what I need to do is I need to send you the link, don't I?
Or you can just give me one of those like 5 names.
No, I'll link you here.
All right, you gonna open it up in the Discord? All right.
That's compendium. I want keep. There we go. My decks, and I'm going to do this really quick so that we're not like making everybody super sweet and wonderful here.
Actually, while you're doing this, I haven't looked at the total in a while. There are now 750,000 KeyForge decks that have been discovered.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Here it comes. The link is now in the Discord.
Okay. So, wow, that is one
lot of
heck of it. That's a lot of words.
Yep.
Huh. So here it is. So here we go, John. Let's start gushing over this. So,
Okay.
in Dis.
So you want me to talk about mine?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm sorry. So I've got double mind barbs can't be bad. It's got a gateway to Dis, a Hecatome. Hecatome, if you haven't seen it, is destroy each Dis creature. Each player gains 1 amber for each creature they're controlled that's destroyed this way. And this deck has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Dis creatures.
That's very good.
That's a good combination for that. On the Mars side, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 creatures. I've got a John Smith double Mind Warper, which allows me to choose an enemy creature and capture an amber. It's got 2 Vasima Think Drones, so I can archive friendly creature or archive artifact from play if I want to. A couple Biomatrix backups, and the Red Planet Ray Gun I don't think I've used before. It's an upgrade that gives a creature when it reaps the ideal a damage. I choose a creature, I do a point of damage for every Mars creature in play. So
That seems pretty
okay.
good. And you know what? You got
okay.
Incubation Chamber.
Oh, what's that all about?
That is Omni. It's an artifact. Omni, reveal a Mars creature from your hand if you do archive it.
Okay, that's cool.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah. And then on the shadow side, I have, let's see, very small number of creatures. It's only got Carlo Phantom, Masis Apps, which is a good creature in that it's got Skirmish and Poison, Nexus, and Shadow Self. So those are good ones to have. Bait and Switch, Miasma, Nerve Blast are always good. Oubliette, which is purging a creature of power 3 or lower.
That card is so good.
Customs Office, where your opponent has to pay me in order to play an artifact. Special Delivery is a good one. So there's some good cards. I think this is a pretty decent deck. I don't know that it's going to be overpowering or anything like that.
Yeah, it seems average. It seems average.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, let's hear about yours, buddy.
So let's see what mine is here. So this is called Eliza Mask.o. Okay.
Sure.
There's literally a period in the middle of it. Mask.o soccer spike.
Soccer.
You can't make this stuff up.
Best name ever.
All right. So in Brobnar, we have Coward's End. Good. I like having a board reset. 2 Gauntlet of Commands.
That's real good.
Tremor. Stunning is always a good. Pile of Skulls. That's fantastic. Screech Bomb. So we got Valder, Fire Spitter, Grenade Snib, Headhunter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures in Brobnar. Not that great, but there's no Goblin War Drummer, so they don't come back to my hand. Fire Spitter is an awesome creature though, and having 2 of them is cool. So yeah, I like that. And Blood of Titans is always fun too. All right, in Dis, Gone Goozled, 2 Hand of Dis, and 3 Mind Barbs.
That's really good.
Ooh, a Dominator Bauble, a Soul Snatcher. The Snoll. The other regular idiots over here. Nothing that crazy. In Logos, 2 Effervescent Principles. That's fun. Interdimensional Graft can be situationally brilliant. Spectral Tunneler, redraw card. Oh, my first instance of this. The Howling Pit. During their draw card step, each player refills their hand to 1 additional card. It's an artifact, and it gives you an Amber 2.
Nice.
Yep. That's a subtle joke there for all you really old-school Magic players, like when I used to play, on Howling Mine that used to do the same thing. Yep. We got a Dexter, which is fairly annoying. 2 Doc Bookters, and this is cool, Replicator. Creature, power 2, Reap. Trigger the Reap effect of another creature in play as if you controlled that creature.
Wow, interesting.
So this is, I think it's similar to your deck, honestly. It doesn't...
So I just ran the numbers on my deck, and it's an SAS rating of 7. Now, folks, these ratings are
Wait a minute, you got numbers already?
Well, what you can do in the compendium is instead of doing decks, you hit the import deck and use your URL.
Oh, snap. I'm doing that right now.
It immediately figures the numbers for you.
We're doing it live, folks.
Yeah, so mine's an SAS of 75. But here's where I think this gets kicked in the junk. It's a consistency of 0.04.
I don't even want to hear it, John. You know why?
Why is that?
Mine is an SAS of 67.
Ooh.
And it has a consistency of negative 0.31.
Oh.
And it only has 14 creatures. I'm going to hate this deck.
Yeah, I think
the
fact that you have 14 creatures and I have 18 is a pretty big deal.
Yep. This is not good.
My Amber number is a 19.6 which is plus 2.1.
I have an 11.
Wow. Deck is just bad.
Yep.
Amber Control is at 6.67 for a plus 116. And then my board is negative 2.29, and my efficiency is negative 0.58. Those are numbers versus average, by the way, folks. It's a board of 16 and an efficiency of 7.
Now, this isn't anything definitive, like we always say.
Yep.
But it doesn't look good for me. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Well, you know what, guys? We're just this is the fun of playing a sealed. Now, if we want to, Rich, and I don't know how much time you've got and how long you want to make the show. We could play this out like they do in sealed decks where I'm around here, where we each play it, then we play each other's deck against each other, and then the loser gets to pick or something like that.
Oh boy, that could be fun. I don't know if we're gonna have enough time here because it's already 9:30. But
yeah, all right.
I got the game hosted already, so go ahead and search it there. Oh, whoops! Someone else joined. That's what happens, folks, when you hit quick join instead of putting the password on it. Sorry, guy. You're now immortalized on the internet.
Yep.
All right, now I have the game created the right way.
All right. And there it is.
Eliza Masks.o Soccer Spike.
Soccer Spike's my favorite part of that whole thing.
Soccer Spike.
Soccer Spike.
Call up Dick's Sporting Goods. I need a new Soccer Spike.
I got a deck full of them. All right, I've got the Forta King Dragon Spur Keylock Virtuoso all ready to party.
All right. You won the flip.
All right. I get to go first, huh? All right, so my usual play here is to see if I've got anything interesting from an artifact standpoint.
I guess I'm going to... Oh, really? That's what you do?
I do. To see... I want to see if I'm going first, do I have a good artifact I can play? Because I know that it's going to be... That way I'm not going to lose a creature and all that kind of stuff. So then I look to see what the rest of the deck is like. And, this is... I'm going to go with it. I'm going to keep this just to see how it works.
That's an interesting theory.
I've seen you do it is where let's say you've got something that generates a crap ton of amber on the first one. Like I don't know what the hell they call that. The
opening hand?
Fertility chant or something like that. That drops 4 on you. I've seen you do that with.
I forgot what that Shadows card. I forget what it's called though.
Well, anyway, so that's what I do. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play this artifact called Incubation Chamber that we were talking about a little bit earlier.
Right on.
Yep. So there you go, and that's the end of the turn.
Okay. It is going to be a Brobnar turn for me.
Brobnar.
And yep, here we go. So Gauntlet of Command.
Yep.
Fire Spitter.
Excellent.
And we're done. And you're up.
Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to play Mars again. And we're going to play... I don't want to archive it right now. So what I want to do is I'm going to play Lazina Think Drone. I'm going to play that creature. And I'm going to put a little Biomatrix backup on him. And then while I'm at it, I'm going to give him the old Red Planet Ray Gun. Mostly to clear my hand of Mars cards, but there you go.
Look at this double upgrade crap.
Well, that was you the other day, wasn't it?
Yeah, I had like 3 or 4 of them on there, I think.
It was amazing. It was so bad, I was just like, I'm just going to ignore that card.
Yeah, kind of ridiculous. Well, I think it's this time. And I can't... Let's see, Destroy a Creature is not on a flank. Well, he is on a flank, so we're going to get rid of that card. Let's get Schuler out here. Schooler. Pit Demon. Get him out here, too.
Love him.
And we're done.
Okay. So I got some decisions to make here. This is a suboptimal play of at least one of these cards, so I'm going to play Dis also, and I'm going to Mind Barb, because it can't be bad to get an Amber and make you drop a card. I'm going to get my version of Schuler the Old Schooler out here, as well as the old Snitznudge on the right-hand side. And then we're going to call that a turn and see what happens with that.
Well, this is bad. This is going from bad to worse. I'm going to play Brobnar, I think.
Makes sense to me.
Yeah, that's probably the right move here, I guess. So we're going to put Blood of Titans on Fire Spitter, because I like Fire Spitter a lot. And then he is going to fight Snudge and kill him and do one of the other guys.
Yeah.
And then we're going to Gauntlet of Command the same guy, and he's going to fight Schuler.
Yep. There wasn't much I was going to do about that.
Yep, it happens. And that's the end of my turn.
Okay. I am going to play the Shay of Does. And I'm going to play out some of that Masis Asp. On the right-hand side, we're going to get a little Nexus out there on the right-hand side, and we're going to good old Carlo Phantom next to him. And that is going to be called a turn.
Not too shabby.
Yeah, it's getting some cards out there.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. Well, I think that's what we're going to play next. Um, maybe. Man, I just got. I have stuff just like gumming up my hand here. So
When you don't have enough creatures in your deck, that is exactly what happened.
I know, it's the worst. Hopefully, this is my crappy deck, and for the sealed deck this weekend, I get a good one now.
Yep.
Let's play Dis. Although I can't complain. The last sealed deck I played at, I won, so can't really complain.
And that deck you got was pretty strong.
Oh yeah. Let's see. He will action to steal one. That's good. We're gonna Gongoozle.
Ah, yes.
Uh-huh. Do we kill Carl Phantom? Or do we kill Vizima Think Drone, who's gonna come back anyway? Yeah. We'll kill Carl Phantom. Alright. And then Mime Barb. And then Schuler will reap. He'll reap. Yeah, that's a good move. All right. And then we're done.
Cool. All right. So, we are going to play Shadows. And we're going to put out Miasma, keep you from forging that key that you can't forge next turn. And we are going to fight with Macis Asp and knock out Pit Demon. And then we are going to reap with Nexus and use your Gauntlet of Command to bring up the Macis Asp and fight Schuler the Old Schooler.
Oh.
And that was a spicy meatball right there.
That was a spicy meatball. I don't know if I like that too much.
And then we're going to go ahead and end the turn, I think.
Not bad.
No, can't argue.
I probably would have killed a Fire Spitter, but that's me.
I only got rid of the Schuler just because it gets, I don't know, it felt like getting rid of the discards was maybe a good idea.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Okay. So this is clearly a Logo's turn. We're gonna get Replicator out here, which is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then Howling Pit. And then Doc Bookton. We're going to discard Effervescent Principle. And then we're going to discard my other Effervescent Principle. Because what is that, 36 times 35% chance? That's kind of ridiculous. Yeah. And that'll be the end of my turn and check.
Yeah, stay tuned to you, check guy. Well, see, the thing I'm trying to... All right, let's do this.
Let's do this. Every time I hear that, I think Marcus Phoenix from Gears of War.
Let's do this.
That's what he said at the beginning of one of the acts. It was pretty awesome.
Okay, I'm going to do Shadows, even though it's probably a suboptimal play. I'm going to put out Oubliette.
I think, you know, if we ever had BeerForge Bingo,
yeah,
one of the things, is John says this is a suboptimal play and then plays it anyway.
Yeah, because I'm like that. We're going to use Macis Asp to fight and kill him, and then we're going to reap the Nexus and use Gauntlet of Command to bring Macis Asp back to life and kill Doc Bookton.
I do not approve.
I can't stop you, but I can sure do that to you and end the turn.
Well, if you can't prevent the person from getting checked, might as well capitalize on the rest of the turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. This is weird. Ugh. I think we're going to play Brobnar again, I guess. All right. Screech Bomb.
Ooh.
Grenade snip. And I did that in the wrong order. Good job, Rich. And then we're going to destroy each undamaged creature. Son of... I suck. It could be that 53.5% alcohol.
Good on you.
Yep. And then we're done. So there you go.
We are the best BeerForge podcast there is. All right. Well, I guess I'm going to play Mars. And I'm going to actually use my incubation chamber this time. Well, I can't. Oh, it's creatures. God damn. Son of a bitch. Fine. All right. Well, just lighten up the skies, people. Play Vizima Think Drone on the right hand side, and we're going to put out John Smith on the right-hand side. And then we're going to discard Phosphorus Stars because I hate that card. And then we're going to reap, archive a friendly creature or artifact from play. So let's reap that guy, and we're going to archive... Sheesh. Done. I don't want to do anything.
I don't want to. What am I going to do here? Seems like a...
Weird. That's great. So now I just... Whatever.
What'd you just do?
I archived a creature and lost all upgrades.
Good job, John.
Yay, me.
You're so...
I'm the best.
We're so good at this.
God.
That actually changes the house I was going to play now because you only have 2 creatures out instead of 3. So good job. I'm gonna play logos now. So Doc Bookton, Spectral Tunneler, and Dexter.
Great.
Yep, that was fan-friggin-tastic. And now I'm done. And you're up. You know what I think this game is becoming? It's becoming who screws up lesser than the other person.
You're not wrong.
And then
all right, so
I also really hate this deck. Just throwing it out there.
oh god, yeah, this is terrible. All right, we'll play Dis. Why not? We'll get a little no, I do not want to take my archives into my hand. I'm going to play Dust Imp, and we're going to play Toxin, and then we're going to play Shaffles, and then we will end the turn.
Ooh, there's a lot of crap out here now.
Yeah, it's starting to get serious.
Yep. Good thing I also have a lot of crap. So we're going to play... Let's do this in the right order this time, huh? Actually, I don't think there's an order really to this.
My god, this is like watching old people fornicate.
Yep. Wow. Careful sidestep there. That was good. We're going to hand a disc John Smith because no one wants him out here. And then we're going to play John Smith. Or not John. Why did I say John Smith? We're going to...
This is like what should happen.
Yes, correct. Sure. And then
Bonded John Smith.
Ember Imp and a Mind Barb. Yeah.
Well, that makes it easy.
That's not terrible.
No.
It's not good either, but...
It does dictate my next turn, however.
Yeah, you got to kill those guys.
Yeah, Ember Imp's got to die.
Ember Imp is terrible. I don't... Why that card's a common is beyond me.
Just cannot get my mojo working. We're going to play Mars, and why not? Let's bring everybody in. So let's, first off, let's get rid of that Ember Imp, or else this is really a problem. All right, so then we're going to play Mind Warper on the right-hand side. We'll play another Mind Warper next to him, and then we're going to put a Vizina Think Drone.
Oh, man.
On the right-hand side. And then we're going to be done, I guess.
Oh, got a lot of crap out here, John.
Yep. And crap it is.
Yeah, this doesn't look too good for me. I mean, I know I'm in front right now, but
Depends.
You know what's crazy is local LGS general manager Ben, who runs a show over there at Heart of the Game. He told me today when I stopped in, he has a deck with 4 Dominator baubles in it.
Good gravy.
I know.
Your deck is my hand. My deck is your hand.
It's kind of ridiculous. We were joking about it. I said, that's kind of ridiculous. And he said, yeah, I don't know like how good it is, but it's cool.
You know, much like War Machine, spamming a thing in this game tends to be okay.
Yeah, spamming in like anything seems to be a kind of a thing. Oh yeah, speaking of which, off topic, if you're not playing a video game called Crossout,
you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong. If you like Mad Max or you like Twisted Metal back in the day, like I did, go. It's free. I mean, I haven't paid a dime into it yet.
Oh, it's super fun.
Oh yeah, and I also forgot. We are live streaming in Heart of the Game right now. Ben said he put it on earlier today. So.
Oh, fantastic!
There you go. So shout out to the D&D crew over at Heart of the Game.
Heart of the Game, you guys are the best, and I wish I lived in Buffalo.
Yep, you do. So, all right, back to the game here. What are we going to do here? I think it's going to be a Brobnar turn. Brobnar. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I guess it'll be a Brobnar turn. Okay. So we're going to play Pile Skulls. Get that out here. Play Fire Spitter.
Gravy, you have a lot of artifacts in this deck.
Yeah, I should... I wonder how many there are.
What apparently
there are 8 artifacts in this deck.
Well, there you found the problem.
Yeah, I think I found the problem with this deck. There's 8 artifacts. Let's see what's next. Tremor. We're gonna stun some creatures.
Ugh.
That actually seems like a pretty good thing. Yeah, we'll stun all these Mars guys. Okay. And then ready and fight with a friendly creature? Oh, I think so. We're gonna ready and fight with Fire Spitter so we can do some damage out here because we gotta kill Shaffles. He's a problem. Each time an enemy creature is destroyed during your turn, a friendly creature captures 1. So I guess we'll put that on Doc Plicton. There we go.
Sure.
Oh, and we'll put another one on Succubus.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that works. Okay. And then we're done.
Cool. Well, this seems to be the time to do it. So we're going to play a dishand.
Oh, I sense a board reset coming.
Yeah, buddy. We're going to reap with that guy, and then we're going to reap with Toxin so that you discard a random card. And then we are going to say, later, nerds. Gateway to dis. Trigger any interrupts. What? I don't even know what that meant. But I'm now at 8 amber.
I think it was if creature dies, it goes on to my creature. That where is it?
Oh,
Pile of Skulls. But my creature dies anyway, so who cares?
Got it. All right, so we're going to then I'm going to play Mind Barb because you need to lose another card.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to put out the Terror, which if you have no amber, I gain 2 more. And so I'm at 11 end turn.
Wow, that was a heck of a turn there, John.
Wrong turn.
Wrong turn.
Strong turn.
Oh, strong. Oh, okay, yeah, that's better.
I'm at 11.
Oh, snap. Well, this is the perfect... Oh, wait, nope, wrong card. Damn it. We're going to play Logos. I thought I had something else in my hand, but I did not.
You're not playing this. I mean, Shadows.
Yeah, I do have it. Okay. I looked at it wrong. So, the first thing we're going to play is Interdimensional Graft.
You son of a...
So that's going to get me a nice chunk of amber there. And then we're going to play Phase Shift. And we're going to play yet another Gauntlet of Command.
Good God.
And then we're going to play Spectral Tunneler. We're going to draw a card. Oh, wait, no. That makes a creature draw a card. Oh, well, I guess I have to pick the Terror. I misread that. I thought it was a different card. I guess that's all we're going to do. That was kind of a weird turn, but I'll take it. And, yeah, thanks for the 6 amber. Check. You're up.
No problem. We're going to play Shadows. And we're going to take 3 of those back.
No.
And then we're going to play Speed Sigil.
Oh.
Play that artifact. And then I'm going to steal 1 from you. And do 2 damage to the Terror. That's great. And then I'm going to play Special Delivery out here and gain another amber. And then I'm going to play Seeker Needle. And then I'm going to end my turn. Check.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
Now you're ahead of me. Okay.
What this deck lacks is an Arise.
Oh man, I don't even. My hand is just filled with useless crap. Oh man, what should I play here? I mean, I guess I could just play some more artifacts because. I mean, why not, right?
All the artifacts.
Let's play Dis.
Sure.
Let's get Gongoozle out here. Kill that guy. And then we're going to get Soul Snatcher out. Each time a creature is destroyed, its owner gains 1.
Okay.
And then we're going to get Dominator Bobble. And then we have officially all 8 artifacts out at the same time. By amazing, you mean stupid.
Yeah, it's dumb.
And then we're going to use a Screech Bomb, so you can't score a key next turn. And that's all she wrote. And you are up.
Okay, watch this awesome. Okay, so I'm going to play Dis. And I'm going to play Ember Imp. And then I'm going to play Gabos Long Arms on the right-hand side. And then I'm going to play Hecatome. So I destroy each Dis creature. Each player gains 1 amber for each creature they control that was destroyed this way. Plus, I'm going to get 1 for each that I destroy because of your Soul Snatcher. Boom. 9.
Wow.
And that is the end of my turn. Check.
Well done.
That worked out pretty well.
I am going to play Logos.
Okay. That could have been better, too, because I've got Speed Sigil out.
Right.
One of those could have been.
And the first thing we're going to do is play Effervescent Principle.
Okay.
No key for you. Doc Bookton.
Okay.
Dexter. Flogify. Dr. Escotera. And that's it.
Okay.
And you're up.
All right. I'm going to play Mars. And I'm going to, first off, start off with an Ammonia Clouds to get that amber back. And then I'm going to play, this is important. I do this in the right damn order. I'm going to play John Smith because he comes in ready. Then I'm going to play Yixik Marauder. And I'll capture, on the right-hand side, I'll capture 1 for him coming in with John Smith ready to party.
Not bad.
Then I'm going to play Biomatrix Backup on John Smith. And then I'm going to play out Vizina Thinkdrome on the right-hand side. And then I'm going to Reap with John Smith. And I'm going to ready Vizina Thinkdrone. Yep. And I'm going to Reap with him. And I'm going to archive Special Delivery.
I don't think you had to tell me that part. Oh, wait, no, it is public. Never mind.
Yep. And then I'm going to...
Oh, it's from play. Yeah, never mind.
End the turn.
Whew. I'm struggling.
And things are starting to... My cards are starting to normalize.
Yep. All right, we're going to play Brobnar. Brabnar. First thing we're going to do is play Coward's End. Goodbye.
I gained 3 amber from it, though, at least.
True. This thing is really kind of hurting me more than it's helping me. Tremor, we're just going to discard. Headhunter. Get him out here. And I don't think Gauntlet of Command lets you... Yeah, you can't. Okay, never mind. Silly question. Headhunter is going to reap. Can I use that to ready him? I can, and then reap again. Look at that.
Yep, that's cool.
Yep.
That's good interaction.
That is because of the do as much as you can rule.
Yep.
Look at that. However, that's where the train ends, and you get a key, and I have check.
Okay. I'm going to play Dis, and I'm going to play a Schuler. So I play a Schuler, and then I'm going to play Mind Barb, and then I'm going to play Shaffles. I'm going to play a Snudge, and then I'm going to play... I'm going to fight with Schuler and go after Dr. Escatera to get that amber back. And I am checking at 6.
Uh-oh. That's an end of game check there, folks.
Oh, no kidding. You got nothing?
It might be. Let's see. If you're, I could do that. Okay. That might work. Okay, that's what we're going to do. We're going to play Dis.
Okay.
First thing we're going to do is play Mind Barb.
Okay.
And then Schuler steals an amber from you.
Schuler?
And let's see here. He is going to fight and kill Shaffles.
Okay.
Use a friendly creature. Okay. We're going to Dominator Bauble, Headhunter, who is then going to fight Snudge and kill him. Capture one. And I think that's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Hang on. My cat's meowing. I got to go let him get out.
Uh-oh. Because the last thing you want is a cat pooping on the floor. That'd be bad. John has 3 lovely cats. I have 2.
I think Kitty needed a potty break.
Yep.
All right. So let's see here.
So I did everything I could, and I prevented you from getting the key.
Yep. That you did.
And now you are up.
Okay. So the question on everyone's mind is what is my best route? Okay, I think I've got to play Shadows. So we're going to start off here with a Shadow Self, going down next to the Schuler to protect it. And then we're going to play a Nexus next to the Shadow Self. And I'm going to discard Oubliette just because I don't have a good play for it.
Yeah, sometimes you have to.
I'm going to Seeker Needle the Headhunter.
Well done.
And gets me an amber out of the problem. And then I'm going to Reap with Shadow Self and be at 9 and end my turn. Oh wait, no, I can play Customs Office too, not that it's gonna make a difference. But there you go, get it out of my hand. All right.
Well, we got a Hail Mary here.
Okay.
Logos.
Uh-oh, Wild Wormhole.
Doc. Oh, I don't have one in this deck. Doc Bookton. Get him out of here. Dexter.
You got to...
So we're going to Spectral Tunneler. put that on a Doc Bookton.
Yep.
This Doc Bookton is going to reap.
Yep. Draw a card.
And I actually draw 2 cards because of Spectral Tunneler, neither of which help me. And then this Doc Bookton is going to reap and makes me draw the 1 card that I need.
Uh-oh.
Effervescent Principle. No check for you. However, I am not at check, which is never a good thing. So, I think I'm kind of just delaying the inevitable here. And I'm done.
Okay. All right, we are going to play Dis. We're going to put out the Terror on the right-hand side. We're going to play Hecatome. And you're going to get... you're up to 5, and I'm up to 9. Because of some wonderful interaction with Soul Snatcher that I didn't count on. I almost came to win.
Careful.
I was close. And that I'm going to end my turn right there.
Oh, snap.
Check again. Got it in you for a 3rd time?
Probably not. Well, there's certainly nothing in my hand that does it. So, in the draw pile, it's not there.
Okay.
So, I think that's it.
I'm sorry your deck's not very good.
My deck kind of blows. Wait a minute. Each time an enemy creature is destroyed during your turn, a friendly creature captures 1. So even if I killed both of them, you'd still be at 7.
I would.
And
when you would kill your own dudes. Well, that's not true because I don't do any damage back to you with Shadow Self.
Right. So there is no mechanic in my hand. In my hand I have a Fire Spitter, Valder, Mind Barb, Ember Imp, Blood of Titans, Mind Barb. I have enough amber to do it, but I don't have enough equipment or means to stop you. So there it is, folks. Sealed deck. John takes it this time. I think you have a decent deck, and I think you have an average deck, and I have a garbage deck.
It's probably about as bad as a Dis Shadows deck can be.
Yeah. Well, it's good though. It's good practice. And it's always fun because that's what we do.
Absolutely. Do you want to play another game, or do you want to call it good for the podcast?
Yeah, I think I'm going to call it there. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. There will probably be another episode, I would imagine, this weekend. Maybe a Sunday night.
Belle is up against it this weekend, so I'm not going to be seeing a whole lot of FaceTime with her, so I'm available for playing games.
That sounds good. Thanks for tuning in, folks, to BeerForge. We will see you this weekend. Take care.
Take care, guys.